Good afternoon. I'm Liz Reyes.
And I'm Lauren McCoy. The New Orleans City Council says that the mayor's Office of Communications may have violated state law when it sent out thousands of flyers touting the mayor's success during the recall campaign.
As Natasha Robin explains, on top of that, it says the mayor's communications director deliberately sought to violate the city's procurement rule.
The purpose of the mailer campaign was to build public support for Mayor Cantrell during the recall campaign.
Councilman J.P. Morrell releases the findings of his office's investigation into 106,000 pamphlets mailed to voters from the mayor's administration.
This definitely broke procurement law. It definitely violated a host of city policy, and it likely broke state law.
Morrell says the mailer was a targeted campaign aimed to build support for Mayor Cantrell during the recall campaign.
It's really hard to defeat or defend your position on this was not political in nature when you're specifically talking about voter demographics with your consultant.
Mailers, if they go out, have to be factual in information, not political, no name, no photos associated with them.
Council members, though, say what concerned them the most was evidence that shows members of the mayor's administration deliberately sought to violate the city's procurement rules. The city's procurement rules caps the contract amount for a PSA at $15,000. If it's more than that, there must be a public bidding process. Morrell says he has emails between the mayor's communications director, Gregory Joseph, and Mercury LLC, the company hired to design the brochure.
Specifically in the emails, it says that there will not be consideration of other people. Mercury is getting the work.
Then Morrell says Joseph directed Mercury to split its contract into two separate ones, each for $15,000. Avoiding the public bidding process.
What was your thought process when the city attorney told you this violates procurement law and you basically said, hold my beer, I'm going to do it anyway?
We can't get air conditioning fixed for our public safety officers. We learned after the fact that the library can't be fixed. We have all of these problems that can't be solved in short order because of, in quote, procurement and legal issues. But when it comes to these mailers, we're going to figure out a way to circumvent the system and make it happen.
The council members now want to hear from those involved in the mailouts, sending subpoenas to the mayor's communications director, Gregory Joseph, her deputy director of communications, Leslie Thomas, along with employees of the procurement office.
For those things that are things the council has control over, you will see direct action pretty quickly.
The council now wants to hear from those subpoenaed at an August 16th council meeting. At City Hall, Natasha Robin, Fox 8, Local First.